Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SITI HAJAR binti MAZLAN. Welcome to Environmental Awareness Roundtable. First of all, I would like to thank all of you here. Thank you for attending this event. Our discussion today is about issue in today's environmental development. Let me introduce our panel for this event. All of them have a lot of knowledge and experiences about environmental development. For the developer side, we have SITI HAJAR binti MAZLAN, myself, and ALYAA SYAFIA binti Muhammad PAKU RUZI. Meanwhile, for the environmentalist side, we have KISHIAAN anak lelaki ANBALAGAN. Without further ado, I will explain about water pollution. As a developer perspective, in my opinion, the first issue in development is water pollution. Many industries dump industrial waste such as hazardous chemicals into bodies of water before treatment. It eventually pollutes the water. The dumping of hazardous substances reduces the oxygen level in the water, resulting in pollution. So, in my opinion, the solution that we can do are wastewater treatment, green agriculture, stormwater management, plastic waste reduction, and water conservation.
I'm going to talk about this advantage of water pollution. The first one is agriculture. So agriculture, the delicate balance between water and agriculture is critical to the environment. So it's imperative that the water used for irrigation of crops and sustenance of livestock is kept scrupulously clean. Failure to do so could damage the nutritional value of the yields produced by the farmers, or worse yet, can make them toxic to humans to even consume. The second one is economic downturn. Water pollution can be financial too. Last year, the Japanese authorities announced that they were running low on space to keep contaminated water supplies from Fukushima power plant disaster under contamination. Studies have indicated that it's likely to cost the government a very minimum of 660 billion to completely clean up fallout from incidents. The third one is drinking water supplies. So drinking water supply, contaminating the sources from which we draw our drinking water supplies over the centuries means that 2.1 billion people, or just over a quarter of the world population, do not have access to safe drinking water. In fact, despite the massive advances in innovative online water quality monitoring in drinking water networks, even the prosperous countries can find themselves at the mercy of unclean drinking water. The third one, the fourth one will be food chain distributions. Okay. Microscopic pollution of the body of water is as big as Pacific Ocean might seem negligible, but tiny microplastics, chemicals, heavy metals, and other contaminants that can be ingested by microorganisms and interfere with their inner organs. These are then consumed by larger animals, and so pollution gradually works in a way up to the food chain. At some point, it's possible for the contamination to wipe out a link altogether, or else reach the very top of the pyramid, compromising health human.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is ALYAA SYAFIA. I'm from developer's perspective. The problem that I would like to point out today is excessive use of plastic straw. If you haven't noticed or heard, single-use plastic straws are killing turtles and plenty of other marine wildlife, birds and marine plant life. After a single use, the straw you use to drink out of soft drinks, iced coffee, smoothies and more are polluting our oceans and killing its inhabitants. These types of single-use plastic have become such an integral part of our daily life that we are now oblivious to the facts that we are even using them. Our habitual addiction to single-use plastics has become a detrimental environmental issues that need to be addressed and dealt with. Straw have an especially harmful impact on the planet, and these little pieces of plastic that we use as convenience are a life-threatening danger to marine life and pose a significant environmental threat to our oceans and the world. So the solution is we can replace plastic straw with paper straw. By moving to paper straw, it will automatically reduce the number of plastic straw used, resulting in a smaller footprint. Next, there are they are biodegradable unlike plastic straw. So if animal accidentally ingest a biodegradable approved paper straw, this is deemed much safer as they are more digestible for animals, thus they aren't as harmful nor do they impact the food chain so drastically. And lastly, they only take about 2 or 6 weeks to completely decompose, unlike plastic straw that can take 200 years. Next problem is electricity wastage. Did you know many of us waste electricity at home without even realizing it? So, in order for us to reduce the electricity usage, we need to switch to energy appliance by using LED light bulbs. The reason is because LED light bulbs are able to reduce energy usage in the house as it statically uses 80% less energy than the traditional incandescents. Besides, LED light bulbs emit very little heat in comparison. Incandescent bulbs release about 90% of heat, while compact fluorescent lamp, which known as CFL, release about 80% of heat. So as a result, wise use of electricity can lower greenhouse gas emissions and improve the environment. Therefore, LED light bulbs are the best choice to reduce the electricity wastage. Thank you. That's all from me.
Next one is disadvantages of excessive of using straws. First one will be their production creates air pollution. So, plastic products like straw are made in variety of potential toxic chemicals. Their plastic production process releases these chemicals into the air, and it's known as very polluted to humans to breathe. Okay. The next one is they can't be recycled. Plastic straws are usually made in number 5 plastic, a type recyclable material. However, straws can't be recycled due to their size. When they enter a recycling sorting machine, they fall through the gaps and conveyor belt. The straws are tossed in trash instead. Moving on, they pollute the ocean and endanger marine life. Straws and other plastic products can end up in the ocean. This happens for several reasons, including littering by the humans and overflowing landfills. In the ocean, plastic breaks down into a smaller piece called microplastics, and if animals like turtles, seagulls, and fish eat this microplastic, they can develop serious health issues. Additionally, some marine animals are eaten by humans. It's possible for people to unknowingly consume that they have indigested the animal that indigested the microplastics. The next one is disadvantages of excessive of using straws. First one will be their production creates air pollution. So, plastic products like straw are made in variety of potential toxic chemicals. Their plastic production process releases these chemicals into the air, and it's known as very polluted to humans to breathe. Okay. The next one is they can't be recycled. Plastic straws are usually made in number 5 plastic, a type recyclable material. However, straws can't be recycled due to their size. When they enter a recycling sorting machine, they fall through the gaps and conveyor belt. The straws are tossed in trash instead. Moving on, they pollute the ocean and endanger marine life. Straws and other plastic products can end up in the ocean. This happens for several reasons, including littering by the humans and overflowing landfills. In the ocean, plastic breaks down into a smaller piece called microplastics, and if animals like turtles, seagulls, and fish eat this microplastic, they can develop serious health issues. Additionally, some marine animals are eaten by humans. It's possible for people to unknowingly consume that they have indigested the animal that indigested the microplastic.